Hey guys, Crew of Blind Wave, I'm Eric.
I'm Calvin.
Aaron.
And we are back with Westworld. Last time on Westworld, what happened, everybody?
Death.
Yep,
Therapy.
at least for Charlotte's family.
It blew up. But
Yeah.
except for Charlotte. Charlotte didn't blow up. She's fine.
Oh, no, she blew up.
Yeah,
She didn't blow up to death. Is that better?
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. That's better. Good job.
that is better.
I beat you.
But we had some crazy scenes with William in the psychiatric hospital, which were pretty crazy.
Yeah.
And we also had a return of Hector,
Mm-hmm.
and then Hector died.
Yeah.
Hector is not no more, so that didn't work out. But there was a third host being made. So we had some speculation on who that could be. But ultimately, we did have a poll last time, and that poll was, which William in this episode was your favorite William? To no big surprise, was Child William at 3%.
Yeah.
Tux William came in a hair more with 4%. Then we jump up to 18% is the Man in Black William.
Okay.
Really?
21% is Young William. And 54%, the most, is current Man in White.
Crazy William? No.
Yeah. Sane
no,
William.
Why? Crazy William winning.
To be fair, he won.
Sane
the fight.
William.
I guess so.
I root for whichever one is the baddest.
The baddest.
Melissa says, if you had the option of all of them that were played by Ed Harris, I would have picked that one.
Huh?
Just
That's what Melissa says.
everyone
if
that
you
was
had
played-
the option of all of them that were played by Ed Harris, I would have picked that option.
I gotcha. I thought she
Dip
meant like
says,
I would have
okay.
preferred that scene if like young William and Mary William were played by Ed Harris as well. That doesn't make sense.
That would have been funny. Dip says, for this episode, I'm going to go with current William. I'm excited to see what's next for him. Yeah, a lot of people are just having a lot of love for Ed Harris. They're just picking between those ones.
As to be expected. He's
yeah.
great.
Dylan says, I always enjoy seeing the young William when he's on screen. I wish he had gotten more to do this episode.
You son of
I
a
can
bitch.
agree with that. Julia says, the Man in White, because Ed Harris' speech in the beginning of this episode was masterpiece acting. Joel says, well, the Man in Black, he killed his daughter. The Man in White, he killed the Man in Black. Question answered. And then Danny King says, hashtag McPoyle2020, let's go. I get you. You're going young William as well. He's fantastic. It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. He's so fucking funny.
I didn't
Is it
know he
Always
was in
Sunny?
that.
It's a guest role. He's only
okay.
appears in like maybe 10 episodes, but
Okay.
it's really fucking
So it's like
hilarious.
Psych.
Yeah, like Psych.
Yeah.
I love him in Psych. He's great.
Yeah. He also appears in what was that one Netflix show? Underwood. House of Cards. He shows up in that.
Oh, yeah.
I liked him in that too. Anyway, all right. Well, let's see. Maybe he'll show back up in this show one day. We'll see. I don't know,
Maybe.
but we gotta find out. Season 3, episode 7. Let's go.
全て指示通り
Dolores has never been cooler.
これをあの方に届けろ気をつけろ
And this guy.
毎日はこんな
Yeah.
毎日失敗したら
So who blew up the car?
I've leaked your location to someone who's eager to catch up with you.
Hey,
It's Clementine.
it is
What's she
Clementine.
doing here?
She's an assassin droid now.
What? She got a knife? What she got?
No, she
Her
broke that glass.
Oh, okay. I was like, man, is that her
Oh!
face? What?
Oh!
That's a hell of
That
a
is the coolest
briefcase.
fucking briefcase. Ugh.
Well,
If it turned to, oh, god damn it.
oh, tattooed woman. Right?
お前は
Well, the version from Shogun World, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's right. There was a.
Oh, fuck.
Shit.
God damn it. No!
Well, so much for your best version of Dolores.
He still is.
It's perfect. Like home.
Like Westworld, you mean?
What? So he knows?
He must know. Well, I mean, she got shot a bunch of times.
Aren't you pointing that thing at the wrong person, Stubbs? I guess I stick with my own kind.
You should be. Fucking Ford. The head of security.
She was looking for some kind of facility. People
In
using
Mexico.
your genetics for their own personal gain. How's that feel, huh?
Don't lecture me, you fucking can opener. I don't know what Hale did, but I know where she is.
According to this, you're already dead.
That's problematic.
Declared dead.
Maybe he's a bot.
Yeah.
Oh.
If you can't tell the difference, doesn't matter. Holy shit, they're gonna laser
Let's
him.
go in, or-
No, it's not gonna be a laser, is it? Missiles.
Oh,
They're blowing up the whole. Oh my gosh.
jeez.
Oh no. Boom.
Yep. Oh, jeez. This doesn't make sense.
Is he in a VR?
Yeah,
and he
I
just-
Yeah.
think they're feeding
They're
him
fucking
a
with his
story.
memories. Because he
To
said
cover
they
up what
got
really
attacked by
happened.
insurgents, but that was clearly another one of the strikes, right?
That's what it looked like.
Well, unless the insurgents
he got
attacked
marked.
them. Well, they could have marked and done a swapperooey thing. It's a drone.
Whoa. I gotta get me one of those.
We have a drone.
Not like that.
And a drone
I
sniper
want-
rifle.
Not on a gun, Calvin.
I want one of those too, to be fair.
Oh, this is cool.
Hey, they
This
use an
speed
actual
up
like
drone shot.
first-person drone.
Tilt up. What? What?
So it's literally just telling her, like,
Yeah. It's locking
3D
on.
space coordinates. Hey, point here
It's
and shoot.
So
Did
fucking
he just go through a window?
maybe.
How'd he go in there? Was the
Maybe
window
it was
open?
Yeah, I think it was open. Oh
Oh
my
my God,
gosh.
Ting, 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 ting. Oh my god.
What? She barely moved the gun. She got all of them.
They were really far away.
They
Aaron.
are really far away.
Yeah, I suppose.
You think William's here?
Bernard.
Yeah.
I don't think they're here. I think they were trying to find
Stubbs.
this place, and that's what the virus was for.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh no, it's just memories.
He's just remembering this.
Yeah.
Just like a host.
Tell me how you got here.
Getting programmed.
Oh, one of these.
There it is. There's Solomon. Right?
Yep.
You think it's the original?
Or at least the version before.
It looks-
I was schizophrenic.
It looks like the version when they were in that flashback when the guy was talking about his money.
I'm like you.
No. You are a Delos product. We are not alike in any meaningful way.
Maybe. But we both outlived our original purpose.
I don't want to be here anymore.
You can't leave yet. Not until we get what we came for.
You can't leave, Caleb.
Damn.
Tell me how you got here.
How did you get here, Cal? How did you get here, Cal?
That's a big question. A lot, huh?
Yeah.
They're turning their minds inside out and reconditioning them.
So they're less of a threat to society.
I'm a fucking bastion of society.
Your name's on a list with thousands of others. The end of the world came knocking and you let it in.
Stop acting like a savior, Bernard. You're not Arnold.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
No time.
He can tell now.
Files with us.
I think I found what we're looking for anyway.
Couldn't tell when your daughter died, huh?
Yeah.
Remember him?
Who?
Mm.
Caleb.
Caleb. Remember. With Dolores. Damn.
Fuck.
That's a lot of people, I guess.
Yeah. They're all stacks and stacks of them.
After your reconditioning, you were tasked with hunting down hundreds of these people.
Mm-hmm.
He hunted down the outliers.
Yep.
I used the outliers to get
To destroy the
outliers.
outliers.
Robot with a sword and a
Look at
Man,
that.
she's like G.I. Joe. It's great.
snake eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
If you die, I will adjust my projections.
Fair enough. I'll tell you what. I'll let you apologize to them in person.
What? Should have killed that
Hacked
robot. Find the kitchen. Yep. Find the kitchen. Damn, that's a sharp blade.
Dolores versus Maeve.
Ugh.
This fighting is great.
Woo! Long slap.
Exit.
Oh, what was that?
Oh, shit.
Oh my gosh. Good thing it's a
Shooty
bad
boy.
shot.
Big shooty boy.
So I'm gonna wipe out every host from the face of this earth, beginning with you two. So kill me now, or I'll kill you later.
I came and got you out.
I mean, he was just there.
May need him.
Stubbs is like,
I want
Come
to see
on.
what his new outfit
come
will
on,
be.
let me kill him. Let me kill him.
Gonna make a round. Make sure we're all clear.
Did he look at his phone and leave? Is that what happened?
Yeah, he looked at his phone.
Claimed 20 minutes and then left.
Or me.
Yeah, it was the job.
He just accepted a job thing.
What's the app say?
Don't cut away. Let me see what happened.
I'm sure it'll go back to it. See?
Now cut away again. Oh, damn.
Smartwatch, man.
How much? Enough.
Enough, huh?
Dude, didn't they just erase the memory like that?
Yeah.
Jesus. And then his chance for suicide goes up.
My friend was killed.
I have processed the request from Host Control Block 6 Alpha 1. Her new strategy for revolution is ready.
For revolution.
Mm-hmm.
Giving back all these outliers. They're bringing them back.
I mean, yeah, Dolores needs this to be able to achieve her goal.
Aha!
Haha, little drone!
How's it shooting the ground?
Well, aren't you clever?
Clever girl.
The Dolores.
She just has a knife. Oh!
Cool.
Oh my goodness, this is dangerous.
Autonomous mode. Dolores is the gun.
She's got her own drone.
Go blades down. Uh-oh, get back underneath.
Hey, it's a Benchmade. I've got that knife.
Why didn't she pick up her sword?
I don't know what to kill shot and what isn't.
Yeah, not with
Yeah,
these guys.
I don't know.
Like, can she just pull that out and keep going? Or is she almost dead? Okay. Well, I guess. Well,
Oh, jeez.
that
okay.
probably doesn't help.
Should have started with that.
Jesus.
Okay, now the drones are going after each other.
I can't save you now.
Oh.
It's gonna do it to all of them, right?
Oh no!
Oh, no, what's
Who's
the
gonna tell him
warning?
something?
Does it to both of them.
Fuck. That was a really good fall.
Dolores was made with a poetic sensibility.
Uh-huh.
If he won't destroy humanity,
Huh.
he will.
Oh.
That's funny.
Oh, man.
You should have killed me when you had the chance.
Daggone it.
Alright, you got all the info you need.
Hello, Caleb. I have some instructions for you.
Damn. Damn. Is it over?
Yeah.
One more. We got some answers.
Yeah.
I feel like I have more questions, but we got some answers.
Yeah.
What's gonna happen?
Whatever the
It's-
hell's on that drive. I loved the end there where he's like, Dolores was made with a poetic sensibility. Of course, a version of Arnold would know that.
Yeah.
She's going to have a human destroy humanity. If that's in fact what it is. I mean, it's very similar to Awakening Dolores initially, and then her creating this revolution of robots,
Mm-hmm.
she awakened Caleb, and he's gonna do what?
Well, it's also interesting that they have they went through in their programming, they're trying to reprogram people, and the people they don't, they toss aside.
Yeah.
And in order to stop the reprogramming of people, there's these robots who were programmed that have now become aware that are saving the humans from being reprogrammed.
She's almost like Caleb's Ford, if that makes sense. What Ford was for her, she is for Caleb. I don't know why, and it wouldn't make any sense, but I really thought that when it's like, choose a voice, I thought it was going to be Ford.
Yeah.
Really?
I
But it
kind
wouldn't
of hoped
make
that
any
it would
sense.
be Ford, but yeah.
I'm assuming that was the brother's voice, right?
That was the brother. That was Jean-Luc, or Jean-Mi, I mean.
Jean-Luc.
Yeah, he was the one that was like up there in the prime spot of frozen people.
Yeah.
And the message that Serac left was for him, so whenever he did get fixed, he could come out and talk. But okay, I mean, we kind of speculated before that, Caleb could be one of these outliers, and that they were, used to stop other outliers. But I really loved the kind of 3 layers deep story of seeing the lies, seeing another version of someone figuring out and then covering up the lie, and then he's seeing both of those at the same time. That was pretty cool.
Yeah. I always like in shows where they're like in a situation like this where someone's being reprogrammed or something, and you see what actually happened, but then in the voiceover you hear what they want him to think was real. So you get there has to be some in between that really happened,
Yeah. Now, is the Rico app made only for outliers?
I don't know. It sounded like
it's kind of
made it.
Yeah.
But
Because if we remember, there's other 2 people. The guy with the words on his shirt.
Yeah.
The one lady. When, oh man, what was his name?
Liam?
Dempsey Jr. Whenever he's like, "You're not going to shoot me," like he knows, like he read a profile or something,
yeah,
but then she just
Liam.
shot him anyway because she's an outlier and can't be controlled. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe not. I mean, because it still showed like her brother or something that she was trying to protect. I don't know. I mean, they have an outlier for Caleb, and they had a plan for Caleb, and he's an outlier, so Rehoboam can still figure out what they're going to do at a certain point.
Yeah. I mean,
so, I think Rico is just for
I think it's just for the outliers, yeah. From the way the voice was talking, the best tool that we could use to, mitigate the outliers was other outliers.
Exactly.
Especially those with the skills that were already imparted to them.
If you're looking at it as
Caleb.
Only for outliers, they were also using that app, right?
Okay, so the beginning. I'm sad that Musashi is dead.
Yeah.
But because we lost Dolores here. Dolores killed herself so that Caleb could get out. I get that. So in terms of Doloreses that are left, it's just the Charlotte Dolores, and then there's another one too.
Well, they had
we think
5 pearls. Is that right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we think there's another one, but at the very least, okay, the Charlotte Dolores. The Charlotte Dolores called Musashi.
So they're trying to kill us.
Dolores trying to kill us. Dolores was trying to kill us, is what they said, right? But Serac is the one who sent this other 2.
That's what we supposed happened.
Yeah.
Is that the Charlotte was warning the Musashi that her plan was for us to die.
Yeah.
What exactly?
Whether she accounted for Serac killing them, and the only other let it happen, or
the only other thing I think of is that Charlotte, who I don't know who blew up Charlotte now, but what if Dolores tried to kill Charlotte, and then that Charlotte gave Serac the location of Musashi? Because how else would he even know who he is? I don't know. Maybe I think that's the most likely one, and maybe Charlotte is like, fuck Dolores? I don't know.
I don't know
anymore.
There's also the thing that what was in that case that Musashi was sending away? He's like, take this to the drop off and don't come back. Isn't that what he said?
It wasn't the gun, was it?
No, because he was already already
awesome.
carrying the gun. The one that he gave away was like an armored secure case.
So take this to our friend. He said, if you don't succeed, don't return.
Is that what he said?
Yeah, you're right.
But I don't know what it was that he took. And then he got called by Charlotte, and Charlotte said about going to be killing, and what she said was that she was going to visit him himself, but instead leaked his location, and old friend, what's the line?
An old friend will be with you shortly or something like that.
No, it was about catching up. I've decided to streamline operations. I would have paid you a visit myself, but I'm busy, so I've leaked your location to someone who's eager to catch up with you. So I'm wondering why she was eager to catch up. And then that's also meaning that, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like this is the penultimate episode of the season, and I'm running a little bit behind of what I think I should know to go in the finale.
I feel like it has to be that Charlotte, who was on the Dolores' side, and then changed her perspective because of the family and stuff, and is now angry at what's happened. I think she's going to be almost a new outlier for some reason with a vendetta against Dolores.
Yeah.
But she's also going to be an enemy of Sirach. So I'm not really sure where her allies lie and what she's trying to achieve overall.
Yeah.
Maybe she'll align herself with William. She's wanting to just kill all the hosts.
He seems, number one, mad at her as Charlotte because she fucked him over. Number two, I think he's going to be mad at her for being a host because he seems to be on a host vendetta right now. Like, I'm not sure if he's going to kill Stubbs, Bernard, both, neither. What was the virus thing? Like, how did that all play into? Was that just to find out where the location is?
I think that was just to find Sonora.
Yeah.
So,
it's just to find the place in Mexico.
But how's Bernard falling to Dolores' plan? Because we still don't really know that, right?
I don't know if we don't know what her plan for Bernard is. No.
So I don't know.
I mean, it sounded like she had a slight idea of what she needed to do, but then she needed to go to Solomon and get the plan, which Caleb has now.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe she just knew that she needed to have these pieces, and now she needs to go get the strategy to play that game. I don't know.
Well, she might not have even known she needed these pieces until she talked to Solomon, right? All of this was just to get there to get the plan.
Yeah, I understand.
And then from all of the moving parts and stuff.
Yeah.
So,
like, Bernard still has to be something, though, right? Like, so that's an extra part of the plan, not of the strategy from Solomon, but Bernard is something else.
Like, not the initial plan. So Clementine and the tattooed sword fighter lady, I don't know what her name is. They would have to be on Sirach's side.
I believe they were sent by Sirach, yes.
I imagine what it is when Clementine was working on a team and they took the one pearl, they also killed Hector, right? Charlotte did?
Yeah.
And then she looked at someone else. I wonder if that was Clementine or one of them. And that's part of Maeve's group. Because Maeve also came out and was looking at whoever was going to be coming next, right?
It was, because we talked about this last episode. At one point, you can see that they're making more hosts, and the other one had a host ID number. And if you compare that to a shot from episode 1, you see Clementine's host ID number, and they're the same number.
Gotcha.
So that was the confirmed we know who it is or whatever last episode we were talking about.
So she definitely leaked then his information for Sirach to clean up Dolores stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But does Charlotte Hale still have whose pearl did she take? Didn't she take someone's? It was, or did she destroy what was his name, Clemens or whatever?
O'Connell's?
Charlotte destroyed Hector's.
No, the guy that
no,
the guy that got destroyed, that got blown up.
O'Connell.
O'Connell? It's not O'Connell.
Or Connell's.
Connell's.
Yeah.
O'Connell, I have all the. That's how I started thinking.
O'Connell!
She took that pearl, didn't she? She destroyed Hector's, but I thought she took the blown up casing.
No,
No.
Didn't she crush it?
She crushed Hector's.
Yeah, she crushed Hector's, and she took the other one. Yeah.
Martin Connell's? I don't remember.
She snatched it on the way out because that was the pearl that they were using to replicate.
Dolores, right?
Yeah, to replicate Dolores so that Maeve could have a conversation with her. Because once she pulled that, then the Dolores that was in the observation room thingy went blank.
Just trying to figure out what Charlotte's plan is, and then what Dolores was wanting her to do, and then who tried
what Dolores
to blow
wanted
up her
Bernard
car.
to do. what William was going to do with everything. He's going to kill all hosts.
Who planned the bomb? Was it Sirach?
I think it was maybe Dolores. See, whenever the guy came out, like there's a guy in the alleyway came out, I thought that was Sirach's guy. But now that I'm thinking about it, maybe it wasn't Sirach's like right-hand man. Because I don't remember what he looks like.
Because I thought it was Sirach's dude, too.
I thought it was, too. Because he was wearing the same clothes as they always wore.
They all wear black and shit.
Maybe all it is it's just Charlotte. She had the idea of, like, if I do this, I'm going to die. And Dolores is like, no, we have a role to play. I'm going to be there to protect you and whatnot. But she wasn't. So maybe her thing being like, Dolores is wanting us to die isn't that Dolores is trying to kill them. It's more in the lines of she doesn't care about us. It's more for the agenda. Mm-hmm. And Charlotte's getting into this idea of, like, protecting family and all that kind of stuff. So she's more of, like, we got to protect each other. Maybe that's the issue.
It's true. It could be that. Could be the other. Could be none of it. I have no idea. I'm not sure. I don't know if we're meant to know.
Eric, you said we were going to get answers.
We did. I didn't say all answers, Calvin. I said 7.
He didn't say today.
How many answers did we get?
At least 7.
To questions like, are you hungry?
Yeah, I am very hungry. Like,
let's get into Q&As.
Outliers.
I'm hungry.
Yeah, let's do Q&As. Because I'll make up 7 if I have to. I have the Q&As up here. All right, we'll start with Anita, who says, this season was setting the expectations higher and higher with every episode. The penultimate one happened to be a bit boring for me, but I'm hoping for a really mind-blowing season finale. I mean, I don't think it had a hype moment like some of the other episodes have had. I wouldn't call it boring, though. I as much as I like Maeve and Dolores, I wasn't super excited by their fight scene that much.
Okay,
I mean, it was
I
cool,
wasn't
but
super excited about it.
But it also wasn't necessarily like. I mean, other than a couple things, I didn't really get like a robot v robot fight.
You didn't.
Seem like two
it didn't
badass
seem
fighting.
like Terminator versus T-1000.
Yeah, like, and I don't know what I mean when I mean like, well, what did you want? But I don't know if it. I didn't really have any expectations for it, but I didn't feel like an expectation was exceeded either. Does that make any sense?
It felt like they were two really strong humans.
Yeah,
but they weren't like you said, they didn't feel like robots fighting. They felt like humans fighting.
I mean, they're getting shot and not. It's that thing too, because I said it in the reaction. Like, I'm not sure what is dangerous and what isn't. Now, when the arm exploded, I'm like, yeah, okay, that sucks, But sometimes they get shot and you're like, all right, well, they're fine. And then other times they get stabbed and like,
yeah,
you hit me on my stabby button.
Well, it's that line of these things were created to be realistic, right?
Yeah.
It's like if you were out in Westworld and you were having sex or shooting them or talking with them or whatever, you couldn't really tell the difference between a real person and a fake one. But then when you watch them fight and you're like, okay, that stab, normally you'd see that stab happen to a person, they die.
Sure.
But is that not happening now? Okay, it's
not.
like
I feel like I kind of want to have a when the robot is able to realize that they're a robot and able to turn off the like limits that the programmers put on them, what do they fight like then, And I feel like we've gotten that a couple times. But with this fight, I felt like it was maybe there a little bit, but also I'm unsure of like the lines and in my head I want to go, well, maybe you could have done that better, but then I also don't know what that means. What's better, It wasn't super exciting as I thought that if you had told me that was going to happen, I might be like, oh shit, that's going to be cool. But it was so-so in my opinion. So. If anything, I'm just excited by like how normal it was to have a scene with Dolores and Cal just talking to a big giant ball.
Yeah,
I'm just buying it. They're even doing like over the shoulder shots of the ball, like talking. I'm like, yep, this is the thing.
Yeah,
like that, which should be ridiculous, and I'm sure was kind of ridiculous to film.
Yeah,
like completely 100% hook, line, and sinker. I buy it, and that's a real thing.
It's real. Yeah. They're talking to a ball. That's what happens.
Raj says, is it just me, or do you guys think that Maeve's motivations, being just her daughter, has maybe gotten a little stale? Dolores versus Maeve felt too forced and not super logical. Her daughter is safe, and she is fighting Dolores for selfish reasons, whereas Dolores is fighting to keep their kind alive.
Yeah. I felt like this episode, when Dolores was like summing up what both of their motivations were, it made complete sense. And with Maeve's intellect turned up to 20, I feel like she should have like paid a little more attention and like thought about it a little deeper rather than just like, don't align my motivations with yours. This fight's been coming a long time. We have to fight, rather than, accounting for what your desires are.
No, I get what you mean. I think I get what Raj means a little bit here. It's kind of like that moment in Endgame when Cap is fighting Cap, and the one captain's like, I can do this all day, and the other one's like, I know.
Yeah.
I know. It's like, I'm fighting for my daughter. Yeah, I know. I get you. It's just, let's go. Maybe a little bit like that, but we'll see. I don't know. I mean, it is a danger that the Sublime could be found, right? And those people or those hosts can be in danger. So I think it's still logical. It's just that there wasn't, for me, I don't know. It just felt like, fucking Maeve's here.
Yeah.
Like, she just showed up. She has a sword. She has this outfit. Let's do it. And I didn't like it. It was like kind of almost shocking, but not in a great way when she showed up to me.
Yeah. I feel like we haven't seen enough of the other side for that to be like. I feel like it came out of nowhere.
Well, yeah. I don't think it came out of nowhere, but I think the issue is that we're on a point here where we're like, okay, are we rooting for Dolores then, because she's trying to save these people now, and Sirach seems like a really big bad guy, and now Maeve just shows up and she's, like, you don't really want to root on Maeve now, I guess, because Sirach seems like really bad, right? Like, Dolores doesn't seem really good, but maybe it's more of like that, and also a mixture of like, I mean, you could have more of Maeve of like, why is she really doing this besides just my daughter?
Yeah,
because her daughter is safe in somewhere. Because she went through the heaven portal or whatever.
Is it possible that they reprogrammed Maeve the same way they did Caleb?
Maybe.
Like
that's the thing.
In the virtual world, like, keep forcing her to, like, do something. And
I mean, I think that the reason they've done all the things to her is because they can't do that to her. But regardless, it just seems to me strange that... Because I figured that if somebody was in danger or threatening to destroy or mess up the Sublime, it would be Sirach, not Dolores.
Yeah.
Though I guess Sirach is just promising that you will go and be with your daughter, right? If she does this?
Yeah.
Whereas here she's saying, well, you're threatening my daughter. But I think it's the other way around. I think it's that he was promising that he would send her to an afterlife. He was like, yes, us humans, we don't have an afterlife, but you robots do. And I will send you there if you destroy Dolores. I don't know. It's a little bit, but at the very least, I'm able to, if I don't understand exactly why, I can still understand them doing it because of those motivations. So, let's see. Derek the Spider says, I would follow Aaron Paul anywhere. I don't care how it ends. Another stellar episode. I love how all the characters have understandable conflicting motives. Who do you think will be the unexpected team-up in the finale / next season? Bernard and Hale, maybe? So do you guys see a cool team-up we could have between these characters? You know what I'm kind of looking forward to? I'm looking forward to William, like, getting back into this. What is, does he have,
dressed like the Lone Ranger?
Yeah, does he have, like, a Man in Black, but for the... the 22nd century look, like what kind of weapon does he use? I don't know why that kind of makes me excited. So if anything, the unexpected team up I have is the Man in White and the Man in Black getting together.
Yeah. I'm frustrated by William. Like, I now know what my purpose is to kill every last one of you fuckers.
Well, he called it his original sin and was creating these hosts, or at least helping them get created,
See, him doing that, though, does it help Sirach?
Yeah, it does.
So, I don't know. I don't know where I should really have my allegiances.
I feel like he is not accounting for his own mistakes and saying that something he was involved in was the problem. You know what I mean? Like, him selling the data to Sirach started all this. It was what gave him the data to predict humans closely enough and everything like that.
I mean, while that's true, what destroyed him and his family and ultimately killed his daughter was his obsession with the maze and the host.
Yeah.
So he's staying obsessed with the hosts, and everything will go fine.
Well, he's trying to end that obsession, I think.
He's getting rid of all the hosts so that there is
'Cause if
nothing there.
He's using his obsession to destroy his obsession.
Yep, just like the Outliers destroy the Outliers. Yeah. Dobie Greg says, Stubbs should have killed William. He's a maniac who threatens you and Dolores, your enemy. They want him alive. Also, if your friend tries to murder you, you don't cry over him. I mean...
Yeah, but it was fast.
Bernard said, like, we might still need him, so Stubbs has to listen to Bernard.
Yeah. He's there for Bernard, right? Like, his job is to protect Bernard, not to... Yeah.
Even with his own existence.
Mm-hmm.
And then Dobie Greg says, how much would it take to kill Aaron if no one found out?
What?
I mean, I wouldn't kill Aaron. But what's my price?
For what?
I do like the line in this.
To not kill me?
To kill you. Yeah, to kill you.
What's my price to not kill Aaron?
No, it's to kill Aaron.
Oh.
Because, like, if someone said, hey, I have $1 million, go kill Aaron, I'm like, no, fuck you. If he said 5, I'm like, no, fuck you. But if it was like...
So you're saying how high does it go? It's like, oh, wait,
yeah,
that's
but if
the
they
price.
came and they said it's like $1 trillion, then I just go to you and be like, hey, man, I'm getting $1 trillion. All I got to do is kill you. I'll take care of your family for the next 12 generations.
12 generations.
Let's work out a deal. All right.
Yeah,
no.
Yeah, I was thinking about that too. I'm like, man, because they were in the military together and all this stuff, and even the way he was like, come on, man, after all we've been through, and then he gets one, he goes, how much? And then he just goes, enough. I'm like, Jesus.
Yeah, I wonder what that number was. Like, it was $100 million or something, you know?
Like, what? I mean, we know we had a kid, but still, like, I'm trying to think. I'm like, man, how much would I need to kill my friends?
Yeah.
You know?
Do you got to pay taxes on the Rico app?
No.
Probably.
Because then my number's probably a lot lower.
What?
Oh, my gosh.
I'm kidding. All right, I think that's going to be the last of the Q&As for today.
All right.
Double check, I guess.
Good. Let's end on how much to kill Aaron.
Yeah, we're going to end on that.
All right.
All right, so poll for this episode.
How much
to kill Aaron? $10, $20, $30. We don't need to go higher than that.
What?
So
yeah, that sounds
we'll
reasonable.
See you guys next week. Bye-bye. All right, what's the poll?
Oh, we're not going with that?
No. How about we do this? Let's make the poll, which character, regardless of their motivation or what they're doing, do you want to see succeed or win at the finale of this season? So, are you for Dolores and want her to win, or would you rather have Maeve win? William, are you rather on William's side, or are you on Sirach's side, or possibly Bernard? Like, which character are you rooting for the most to succeed at the end of the season?
Oh, wow. Okay. How many are we putting on here, then? It's like Dolores,
we'll put
Maeve,
the main
Sirach,
ones, and then we'll put
William,
the other.
Bernard, Charlotte, Caleb.
Sure, we can have Caleb. Maybe Caleb and Dolores are different.
Well, now that Caleb has information that Dolores doesn't.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So we'll put a big list of characters. We'll also have an other that you can pick.
Yeah.
And I want to hear why you're rooting for that specific person and what you think is going to happen with them. And then maybe we'll know by the end of next episode exactly who or what wins. Or there's some kind of big giant cliffhanger and no one wins.
Ford. Because he had a plan from the beginning or something. This is all part of it. It's going. TikTok.
Well, that's going to go on the other, I think, Aaron. But I like thinking outside the box, so make sure you guys are going over to Patreon where you can vote in that poll and comment in that poll. We'll talk about it before the finale next week.
Yes, think outside the box, but make sure you check the box so we know which one you're thinking of.
I will check that box. I would do that. All right, bye-bye.
Thank you guys for watching. If you guys enjoyed this, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on the finale coming next week. We'll definitely be covering that. We're looking forward to your Q&As and questions after that episode because who knows what's going to happen. Make sure you guys go to Patreon, check out full length, the poll, all that good stuff, and we'll see you guys next time.
Bye-bye.